Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. Well, currently 24 degrees centigrade here in the Midlands. I mean, due to my car, it's 30 degrees, but that's because the car has been sat boiling itself to death in the sun. It's 24 degrees. It's nice, it's beautiful. Clear blue skies, not a cloud, not even the little wispy ones that go in straight lines. It's a really nice day. But of course, because of that, and because that potentially tomorrow here in the Midlands we could get up to 26, there's a possibility we may get up to 30 degrees down south. Out come the fear-mongering articles from all the media banging on about climate change again and how we're not ready for climate change impact again because for 4 days it's been a bit warm. I mean, after Thursday it drops back off to what is seasonally normal. I mean, I think it works out on Thursday night, gets up to about, may not go down till about 13 degrees, quite a warm night. Then Friday it's down to 6. It's an unusually warm patch, tiny little bit, nice warm weather, but even that makes you feel a little bit sort of happier, and it's nice to be in some nice sunny weather. All the joy of that has to be sucked out of you by the media, by the climate change hysteria, the bullshittery. I mean, everybody just wants to enjoy some sun. Everybody just wants to kick back and relax. But no. As I mentioned before, all your heat maps are acting like the end of the world is coming. I mean, back in my day, what would happen is you would get a sun sticker. Literally, it was a sticker, magnetic one, stuck to where you lived, and you have the temperature. And they go, it's going to be a nice sunny day tomorrow. Temperature's going to be, we'll say potentially tomorrow, 25 degrees. That was it. That was it. And then we got colours on maps, which, for some unknown reason now, really make it like we're all entering the 7th level of hell, with dark reds and blacks and screams of health emergencies, because they do have a system, which I'm sure they have all over the world, where the weather centre warns local authorities that it might get a bit warm, you might get a few people, you know, you got to watch out for health issues, road surfaces, etc. And that's just like a precautionary thing. But of course, in the world that we live in, the media grab that and health emergency, oh, you're all gonna die. And it's just, why? It's a nice day. And as soon as it happens, out come the flipping bullshitters. Look, the reason it's getting warmer is quite simply because at the moment we happen to be closer to the sun in our orbit than normal. You see, I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it again. Back in the 70s, they were screaming and worrying about the next ice age. Another ice age was coming because it was getting colder. And that's because a lot of people seem to forget or not realise that we don't go round the sun in a circle. We go round in an elliptical orbit. So for several years, we are getting closer to the sun. And at the moment, we are closer to the sun than we normally are. Now, in about 10 or 15 years' time, like it was back in the 70s, we'll be further away from the sun. And I don't know how to put this in a more laymanly terms, but if you stand close to a fire, it's hot. If you go further away from said fire, it's cold. It's called thermodynamics. So yes, we are experiencing, some would say, unseasonably hot weather recently. But that's not because of climate change. That's because we just happen to be closer to the heat source. I mean, it literally isn't that hard to explain, yet for some unknown reason, it appears to be so, that everybody goes climate emergency. Now, the simple truth of the matter is, if there is this immense climate emergency that they scream and shout and threaten us with, and it was that vital, don't you think they would have actually done something about it? You see, because all they seem to be doing is taxing us. They don't actually seem to be doing anything. Here in this country, in the UK, our socialist dictatorship has gone absolutely mental for net zero, thinking that this tiny little speck on this third rock from the sun, if it goes net zero, it's going to make a difference. And it isn't. Now, sea levels are going to rise, so that's why all the rich people buy seafront properties. Exactly. What the climate emergency is a new way of screwing us out of money and making us poorer. As Spain and Portugal, remember that blackout I reported on? Well, a couple of things coming up on the screen right now show you that it's because they've suddenly become very reliant on wind and solar power, and it doesn't work properly. Bit of a coincidence. I still maintain that someone hacked the system, but it's also very convenient that it only a week after they went 100% green energy rubbish, and then boom, no energy. But you see, it's all about making us poor. You see, Keir Starmer, a couple of days ago, that's it, we're tackling with pollution and bad leaks from the water companies, and we've promised them we're stamping down on it. Yeah, because our bills went up our bill went up by over £200 to pay for that. So you haven't actually done anything. What you've done is you've insisted that they do something, so they go, okay, we'll do that. It's going to cost that much money, so it's our fault. So we've got to pay for it. So again, it's not fixing something. Well, it is, kind of. But in fixing it, they're going to make sure we get even poorer for fixing something they should be doing in any case. See how it works? Climate change doesn't change. We're getting warmer because we're closer to the sun. Oh, well, you see, it's all this carbon. You see, we need carbon dioxide. Now, the reason we've got a lot of carbon dioxide is why the planet is getting greener, to produce more oxygen, because there's more food for the plants to eat. But we can't have that, so now we want to block out the sun. We want to build all these solar panels, but block out the sun. Are you listening to the things that they're telling you? Is it sinking in yet that you're being lied to on a massive globalistic scale? Probably not. Because EastEnders is on us something else. Any case, 2 videos coming up at the end of this. One will be the last one I uploaded. The other one will be selected for you by YouTube's algorithm. Enjoy. If you like what I'm saying, you can hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like. Please share, because it helps the algorithm, as does the comment section. Have a go. But at the moment, for some reason, the comment section seems to be fine all of a sudden. People were getting stuff deleted, and now they're not. Funny that. Up and down. Again, remember, it's all part of the plan. Demoralising you and demoralising me. So you'll stop commenting and I'll stop doing videos. That's what it's all about. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.
It's an arrow at the bottom.